Assalamualaikum semua, hai dan host. Okay, macam biasalah kita akan bermain Dream Daddy pada live stream kali ini. Okay, dah lama tak main game ni. Aku pun dah macam tak nak main ni. So, kita continue pada yang sebelum ni.
Welcome. You've got dads.
So, macam hari yang lepas main sampai kat Damien Bap match. So, kita sambung kepada Robert. Okay, yang ni dia nakal sikit. So, mulakan lah tanpa berlengah lagi. Yep, abaikan belakang, memang bersepah. Ya. Lambat pula dia loading. Biasalah, dia lambat. Okay, kalau korang I had a lot of fun with Robert last time. We hang up, but I beginning to wonder if he dodging me. I've tried to messaging him few time, and in that book say he hasn't even read them, haven't even seen him come out from his ass actually. Okay, I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this procedure without. Okay, hey man, don't know where have you been. We should grab a drink soon. Okay, I walk to my computer because at this point I know he not messaging me back anytime soon. So aku berjalan-jalan pergi ke dapur. Okay, I leave it in the kitchen. I'm all cocked up with work. The house relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice to Amanda. Okay, buat aku persoalkan dalam game ni, apa kerja aku? Tak pernah ada macam scene aku pergi kerja. I bake her favorite pie. What is that? I root through the pantry and pull out the ingredient. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredient together with the crust until it nice out. I threw some cherries into the saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie piece of cake pie, it is a piece of pie. Okay, dia nak buat pun tapi aku tak dapat tangkap, so lambat sikit lah. Patutnya dia kata piece of cake, but dia tengah masak pie, so okay, faham tak lawak. Okay, I'm making a pie. Okay. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who I'm kidding, I never wrong when it's come to this pie. My special twist on my grandma recipe is include secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about it. It really makes the cherry extra flavor. Oh my god. Why god I can't remember the secret ingredient. God, why can't I? Okay. The air settings. Okay. So, sama balik. So the secret recipe, apa aku nak buat? So kalau orang selalu masak dia akan kata salt, but I will go with more cherry. But it's like an obvious cherry pie. And almond extract sound like kind of great. So how about I take almond extract? Oh, it's almond extract, duh. Okay. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much, way too much. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art. Some of the most beautiful art is made from a mistake. Okay. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long I'm supposed to leave it at? 50 minutes. I just wing it. Amanda going to be excited. The kid love a good pie. I have set. I have sat at the kitchen table and downward jumble until Amanda come home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smell like a pie in here? It's a pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over the oven and looks inside. Yeah! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are objectively based confection. Are you trying to get out of me? Tak faham. Apa kata aku melawak dengan anak aku ni? So aku, fine, you got me. Daripada nothing dengan I have lead to a double life. Okay, aku rasa macam better I have leading for a double life. I have leading. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and aspiring astronaut and a bank robber. The lifestyle is called me back and I must go. One last job. You know how is it? The pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Okay. Well, I appreciate the year we spent together, but trade up is a trade up. Remember when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza? Thanks for all the pie. We share cordial handshake. I wait for a few minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on the rack to cool down and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kinda weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on the cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because you know it seems like you have baked this pie incorrectly and you are currently right now trying to pass off its good thing. It is art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally bake a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art for you try to make brownies and accidentally create a chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, panda? I cut off a few slices and sit down to eat the cherry filling ooze out of the sliced butter crust glistering. I watch Amanda take a bite. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda wins and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of my roof mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible as it always. I'm really proud of you making this pie without burning the house down. I got a few dead stripped up of my dead sleeve. Oh shit. Maybe father aren't as a bumbling and stupid as the media make us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect as father as a whole. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run into the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undergoing. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hook before she retrieve up to her room and to do homework. I go back to my work jumble. Hey, this one spell cat. The rest of the evening trickle by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship application and we both start getting ready for the bed. I decided to check the dead book for one last time before I climb into a bed. It's nothing from Robert. Hope he okay. I turn out the light and lie down. Okay. Hey, what the fuck? Aku nak tidur. Yeah. I'm outside. What the fuck, Kayu? What is that? I was just worked to falling asleep, climbing out of my bed and trying to identify the source of dinging. My computer screen illuminate the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on the screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out the window. Sure enough, there Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door to try to figure out what's going on. Hey, Hey, okay. Wanna hang? Seriously, kenapa tak bagi tahu awal? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Memang tidur tak fun, tapi ianya untuk badan. Come on, come hang out. I would argue though that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well little early. Aku tak faham. Sure. Cool. You plan going out like that? You plan on going out like that? I look down, realize that I'm in fact wearing a pant. Yeah, tiduran. I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I run inside, throwing my going out pants, shoe, jacket, and jacket. I grab myself a key and meet Robert outside. Ready? Hoping I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have moved a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipt out of before I can see Robert finally start the car and drive out of the cul-de-sac. You like Tom Waits? Apa dia cakap ni? Apa dia cakap? Tom who? Wait, Tom who's he? Before I can answer, Robert turned up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits. Alright, he light up the cigarette and cracked the window. We drive through the silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert, oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and noticed that Robert taking us to the highway. I twiddling my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for a night. I settle into my seat and watch the street light pass by. I glance over Robert, who's driving intentionally. He looks tired as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Aku tak tahu nak cakap apa. Are you okay? Aku rasa are you okay? Are you okay? Just peachy. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We are almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where are we. I think we are moving at slightly incline, but I'm not sure. We are eventually come to stop. Robert get out of his car and sit for a second, unsure if he want me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sit on the back of his truck and pat the space next to him. I sit down and take a view of the hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. Cool night air rustles some trees near us as light blink at distance of the side entrance and dance of forest. Tak faham sangat. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to master it. What the fuck? What? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. Oh, you think? Okay, bagus. Awak masih lagi manusia yang boleh berfikir. Okay, it's nice. You can see the whole city up here. Really give you some perspective. Robert reached behind him and pulled something out of under his jacket. It's a gleam of moonlight, and I suddenly realized what is this. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh, please don't stab me. Robert reached into his pocket and pulled a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me. Yeah, with that either. Robert took the knife into the piece of wood and start carving it at it. Oh, I breathed with audibly six of relief as Robert at my side. Didn't you think that I'm gonna stab you just now? Yes. What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did it in fact bring out you to harvest your organ. rasanya play along is better sebab dia gurau. Lagipun macam gelap macam awkward. So yeah, well, you think you caught me into your trap? I knew. For years I have been putting the most vile junk food in my body for preparation for this. Come at me, friend. Reap what you will. To step ahead of you at all time. That's how I operate. Nothing I get past you,
Hey.
Robert reached into his pocket and pulled out the folding knife that he's opened and hand it to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rule of knife fighting. You're familiar with it, correct? I honestly can't tell you. Are you kidding? I'm so many level of irony that I have forgotten what rumor is. He and I laugh. Lawak sangat. Okay. Have you ever whittled before? Benda tu, considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I thought that you have block of wood shipped shipped to you along with your first social security check. Tak faham. Joe, you know that whittling is the time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old like that. You're dismissing it before you have tried it. Speak of the volume about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you sometime, I've come to think us as a friend. I'm willing to attribute to ignorance instead of malice. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. What is that? Robert motioned to look at a good stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling pickup. The most important to remember while whittling is cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna splinter. Okay. Isn't the most important is safety? No. Getting hurt come with territory. Like, look at my damn hand. I look at his hand. There a colossal curve with a little white scarf. That's very nice hand. You can't make a stick omelette without breaking a few hand eggs. Yeah, lawak.
Knife that wood.
Okay, mini game. So sekarang macam ni. So aku rotate. So ni rotate and then okay, aku kena rotate dia. So rotate. Okay, rotate. Okay, aku nampak satu car. Apa aku tengah buat? Wow, a good start. What is this? Aku pun tak tahu apa aku buat. A sharp stick, pencil, a knitting needle. Aku rasa pergi ke ni, knitting needle. But only one. You have made a useless knitting needle. Habis. So aku rotate sini. Aku ambil angle ni. Okay, aku rotate sikit. Aku boleh je potong tu. Dia kena ada area dia. Tell me what this is. This is aku nak buat benda paling merepek lah. Flatworm. Gross. You made a flatworm. Okay. Okay, potong. What's the story here? something to make me look tougher is working. I think you could take me in a fight probably. Tough guy accessory. Apa benda lah yang akan jadi? What is this? Jabut place. Now all you need to have craft is the board set, and you may also craft a goose. Ada lagi? Aduh, aku dah jadi annoying dengan minigame ni. Nice form. What is supposed to be? Self-portrait. Spitting image of you. A masterpiece. Bodoh. Okay. What is you have here? Is a stick. Chopstick. Okay, aku tak faham apa maksud MB di kedai stroller. Besarnya kayu. If you keep it up, you will be a whistling pro in no time. This is a new friend. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. You have made a new friend. What the? Ya, potong. Apa jalan yang akan keluar ni? Okay, apa yang aku nak panggil benda ni? A big old dog. Okay, Sir Horsington the Brave. A brave and a noble name for a brave and noble creature. Beautiful gift for Amanda. Okay, apa lagi? Cepatlah, last one. Oh, okay, dah habis dah. Alhamdulillah, aku malas nak main minigame. Robert and I sit silent for a while, carving out the piece of wood. I think I'm getting hang of this. Actually, kinda relaxing. I glance over to see what's Robert working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. While I'm distracted, the knife sliced my thumb, blush gush out of my little wound carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding here. Still he doesn't notice. Okay, sambil tunjuk that Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looked over. He reached in his jacket. Jesus, how much of the stuff this guy keep in there? He pulled out the red bandana he wrapped over my thumb. Hold tight, and he hooked on the truck of the truck. I can hear his rummaging around his car. He come back a moment later while stopped. First aid kit. Robert carefully wiped the blood off my hand and swiped a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprisingly gentle, he placed out the gauze and on the wound and wrapped it up all. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He handed me what left over the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep the cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little. What the fuck? I'm guess I'm a real whistler now. Yes, you are. Be careful, tough. That's attracted to smell of blood. Wait, what attracted to a smell of blood? Cryptid, ton of them. Out of here, you know. Okay, cryptid ni kalau korang nak tahu dia macam makhluk, macam mitos lah. Macam contohnya Bigfoot semua tu cryptid lah. Cryptid like Mothman and stuff. Mothman is a bullshit, but yeah, this town harbored a cryptozoological occurrence. You joking? Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself. Or at least I thought I was. There are things in the wood that we can't possibly comprehend. I think my entire time in the city, aside of my occasional stray coyotes, I don't think it's too bad. You hear about a Dover ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the wood here on the weekend, camping with a trip of Beastie. You don't know Beastie, but she's a big pit bull, real intimidating. I felt safety around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Beastie get to pee wherever she wants. All the good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment. But hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Bestie start marching in the morning. I get a little late and we're set up camp. But it's different this night. Real quiet. And I can hear the bird, the cricket, squirrel, nothing. Dead, silent. Then it happened. I hear the most unholy growl I ever heard in my life. Right outside of my tent. Me and Bestie, we go to investigate. We look around the clearance. Nobody there. But there's this feeling. Not sure. It quite describe. I can't quite describe. I know something is watching us. Bestie thought she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. And then I see in the distance a man, but if something that I don't know that man was supposed to look like made it just look wrong. Big arm, too long, its body black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappeared. I hear one yelp from Bestie and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone into the thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent at night. I don't think I've ever slept right since then. That's terrible. Wow, Robert. I'm so sorry. They say that if you hear closely, quiet night just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the wood, and it sounds like a regular howl. It's so casual, even so far. Something about it make my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, really funny. I turn around to look. Robert, his white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made the camping story out. I strained my eyes to scan through the forest, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off the distance, I see something far. I barely can make out the shape look like human, but dragging something. Do you see that? We should go. Robert and I slowly back away from to get into the truck. He turned off his headlight, made a slow crawl away back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover ghost, I guess. I chuckled nervously. This time he doesn't seem like messing with me. Or maybe someone illegal dumping garbage on the wild preserve. Yeah, that story we'll tell ourselves. We sit the silence for a little longer, fear that whatever that was slowly subsiding as get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I just been in way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around with somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert think for a second and light another cigarette. Robert been doing a lot of thinking. He take a long drive. As I get older, I feel more and more, and I'm just drawing this in this air, sea to see a regret. I was busy chasing after the thing that I thought I would make me happy. I care about myself. But
Hey.
Robert stopped and wait for Robert stopped. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stared at the road. Maybe I just built like this, or maybe I do it for myself. Maybe it's just my own unhappy as I am. I try to make blah 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 blah. Make remember is my life when I have been sad at a great many of them, but there was always a light at the end of the tunnel, something I held on to keep me going. But there's something so resigned about the way of Robert talking. Maybe we deserve to be eaten by river. Aku merasa better melawak lah waktu orang tengah sedih ni, bagi tengok dia punya mood increase ke tidak. Maybe that's why it's here. The devil goes feed on your sadness. My sadness it haunt us in the night. Honestly, it makes sense. I was trying to kid around, to just be devoid for my sin. Yeah, that sounds pretty great actually. It was a joke. I'm turning my car around. We are going back. Robert slammed on the brake, car in reverse. Robert, wait! He stopped the car again. You know what? I thought about it. It's not my time yet. I haven't finished watching the Clinton collection. They just keep adding stuff to it. But thanks. Fuck you, you scare me. We drive to race in silence and listening to a radio car. Okay. Robert dropped me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passage door, I realized that I still have Robert pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer him back. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. We have a safe drive. Robert smirked, then pulled away. He then immediately pulled into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He get out and wave. Okay, I tiptoe into my house carefully not to wake up Amanda. Whoa, where you come from? I look around the spot. Amanda coming from the with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Robert woke up to go cryptid hunting. You know that most men is bullshit. Amanda, Lang. You know what? It's fine. I finally decide to go to bed. Selalunya yang paling best waktu dia bergurau dengan anak dia, tapi bila dengan mamat ni dia macam tak ada gurau dengan anak dia. So kita dah sampai kat Robert. Lepas ni kita akan pergi ke Brian, and then kita pergi ke Marcella. Bunyi macam Marcella. Ni dah sampai yang kedua, so kita akan reverse balik Marcella, tapi kita akan lepaskan Brian. So sampai di sini sajalah pada video kali ini. Assalamualaikum semua. Hai dan jumpa lagi. Kenapa aku kata hai dan jumpa lagi? Stop dari semula. Assalamualaikum semua.